All right, so before I even get into this, I have to address one thing that's on everybody's minds that's watching this video right now. And that is, where the heck have you been for a month and a half? Like, other than that, I was going to say E3 video. It was a Nintendo Direct video. Seemed like an E3 video. But yeah, anyway. Other than that video, dude, where have you been? And I can't really explain the entire story because that would take way too long. But basically, the long and short of it is that the long and short of it. That's a weird way of saying it. Why not just say the short of it? It's a weird term. Anyways, the short of it rather is that unfortunately, me and my girlfriend's place had let's just say it had a bit of an infestation. So unfortunately, we had to have professionals come in. They had to spray more than once, by the way. We had other places to stay, like my girlfriend's family. Me and her actually stayed there. But before that, we actually had to take all of our clothes, every single bit of material possible. Like, imagine your entire wardrobe and just having to go to a laundromat to put everything that you own in high heat. That takes time, you can imagine. And then after that, once we were cleansed, I guess you could say, we went to her parents' place for a couple weeks, took care of some other things, let the time pass, and then we came back home and we didn't really see too much. We saw a bit of bugs, and we took care of those, and we kind of redid our place to a certain point so that we could avoid this. Let's just say you guys are probably going to want to do research on bed bugs. I don't want to say any more than that. It has been an emotional time for me. Other things have happened during this time that were negative, and at a certain time frame, I was experiencing some depression, which I haven't had in years, and it sucked. But we're pretty much back to normal now, and by pretty much I mean we're close. Everything that we owned was like in bags, and then we had to unpack like we just moved somewhere. So yeah, it'd be easier if you just did research on bed bugs. If you guys don't know the story about them, I highly suggest that you do. Maybe you could look into it and, maybe try and prepare for that to happen to you. Probably not, but it's something. Anywho, now that we're actually done that story, again, there's a lot more, but you can do your research. I guess we can just get on with this video. I did get some pretty cool stuff, so I am happy, and everything is pretty much back. So anyways, on with the video. Alright, so with that story out of the way, at least a good chunk of it, you guys want to do more research, we can actually start with this video. I just knew that people needed to hear it, because people would be asking, right? So might as well just go ahead and say that. But yeah, this isn't going to be a long video, I guess, other than that, which added length to it, unfortunately. But in terms of the showing part, it's not long. But yeah, might as well start off, from the worst to the best, kind of thing. But they're all good to me, at least. It all serves a purpose. So yeah, the first thing that I'm going to be showing you guys is Cabela's. I don't even know. It goes to show how much I care. Dangerous Hunts 2013. Activision. And yeah, this was an EB Games thing, as you can see. But yeah, just another game for the system. Dangerous turns deadlier. Can you hold your own against the most vicious beasts the animal kingdom has to offer? Yeah. I kind of want to see what every game has to offer for this system, just to just to see how the gamepad was utilized, like, to its potential. Just want to see what everyone did with it. Kind of the same deal here. Guitar Hero Live, but, you know, this is a little more important than that. Another EB thing, pre-owned. I don't know, I've never really played the Guitar Hero series that much. I mean, obviously I played 3. Who hasn't? But, yeah, I suppose that's a good list. I don't know how it really worked, but, like, the whole reel thing. But I got it for the collection. And then the best part, this is the 3rd game that I got, like, out of the 3 Wii U games. I was really proud to find this at an EB, which is GameStop for the States. NES Remix Pack. NES Classics Return. Yeah, NES Classics Return. Oh boy, do I wish. With a twist. Yeah, so I actually found this game physically. Someone actually just sold it for credit, I guess. Dummy. This is such a great find. Like, who would find this? No one would want to sell it, except for one person, I guess. Remixed and reborn. Defeat Wispy Woods. Collect all 168 coins. Don't leave any behind. Yeah, all that good stuff. Even this. Like, I know I have this digitally when it came out. Digitally originally. Oh, jeez. But yeah, I got them when they came out originally digitally. But I don't know. I just decided to pick it up physically because I'm like, well, when else am I going to be seeing this? Like, even in secondhand game stores, stuff like that, you don't find this. You just don't. But yeah, for $22.49, I thought to myself, why not? Like, honestly, it's such a great idea. Like, not to mention, you know, like whenever you use your discount card for these places, you'll just get more points on it for more discounts and stuff. And I know EB Games and GameStop how they can be scumbags, but clearly it was worth it here. You know, another game for the library. Soon enough, guys. I don't know. Soon enough, I think I'll be getting a complete library for this system. It's a fun one. It's a fun one to collect for. It really is. Probably has to do with the fact that there aren't way too many games for it. But hey, still good. And funny enough, when they ask you stuff like, oh, well, do you want to add a warranty or do you want to add this just in case we can replace it? And then I actually said to them, pretty sure you're not going to find another copy of this anytime soon. You know, because circumstance. And then they were like, oh, well, I mean, we still could. You know, I'm like, well, then that means you'd have to do work. You would have to, like, put effort into finding this. So, fun, tiny story. The next thing that I got was a Nintendo Switch stand, play stand, specifically. I also got this at EB, and I was actually looking between this and another one, but after doing the math, the Nintendo branded one was actually better. It's not as expensive, I don't think. Now, can I do this with one hand? It's really easy to open. There you go. Okay, there's that. And then on the back here, you can kind of just choose. Sorry about that. You can choose at what angle. Or yeah, you can choose what angle you want. You can either do it like this, or you can do it like that. Or if you really want to, you can do it like this. There's 3 different angles. 8 stunning angles. But no, seriously, this is actually pretty cool. And for about $20, yeah, I'd say it's like the one Switch thing that's not expensive as heck. But yeah, we'll get a good look at how these angles look. All right, so now we get into the more impressive stuff, and this is something that I am very, very proud of. Those are cool and everything, but what we're about to see next, oh god, really makes me feel amazing. But yeah, it has to do with this, has to do with my display here. Just, you know, my overall thing. And I don't know if you saw it, but let's scroll back down here and have a look at this. Yeah, there's the play stand. But anyways, yeah, more importantly, yes, it is a Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions promo. It's actually like a sticker that just goes on to a display, I guess. Yeah, like the store that I go to that actually has these, it was being obstructed by other things, and I looked at it and I thought, so, I mean, I guess simply put, can I have it? And then the guy that I know really well there, he's like, oh, wait, just this thing here? Because he didn't exactly know what I was talking about because it was being hidden. And I was like, yeah, that. And then he took it off. He's like, here you go. And I'm like, oh my god, thanks, man. Like, the only thing that kind of sucks about it is that taking it home, I had to stick it on something. But I wasn't being too smart, and there was a tiny little nick there. But other than that, it's in very good condition, as you can see. There's the Goomba, Captain Goomba, and I guess Captain Boo as well. I haven't played the Minions mode yet. I want to save that. And then of course there's Fawful. Oh look, you have legs too, that's cool. And I miss when Luigi's socks were shown. I don't know why Alpha Dream changed the art. It's kind of weird. That means when Inside Story comes out again, art for Luigi is not going to have socks either, which sucks. Yeah, that sucks very much. But yeah, this doesn't. Yeah, very, very happy to own this. Like, however small it may be on my overall display, but you know what? It's something, and I'm grateful for having it. Now, something that isn't small. You know, we're talking about size, right? You want something that's huge? You want something that has a lot of room? I don't even know what I'm saying. You want something that's big, is what I'm trying to say. Then the next thing that I'm going to be showing you guys is quite the looker. I did not expect ever to get something like this. It is yet again another type of promo that I never thought I'd have. It's brand new, even for me, so you know it's going to be very good. And this is also the same guy that gave me this. Such an amazing person. I love my connections overall. I'm grateful to have them. But without further ado, get ready for this. 3, 2, 1. Check that out. You want something bigger? Then this is it. This is the thing right here. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the actual name for something like this is, but it's basically like a floor display. It was in the aisle of the place that I go to, like in the gaming section, and yeah, I just saw it curled up into a corner, and I was like, oh hey, oh wait, what is that? Right, like I went into the aisle, but before that I was like, what's that thing there? What is this? And I didn't really think like too much of it. But then I saw a little portion of this crumpled up thing, and I'm like, oh my god. I think it was the white part of this, and I just knew it was Odyssey. And I was like, oh my god, is that what I think it is? And then I go to the aisle where I usually see it, or where it always is, or was, and then it's like, oh my god, it's it. And then I see the guy working, and then I'm like, hey dude, can I have this? He's like, oh, good luck. Good luck, like, making it. How do I even say it? Good luck unfolding that, or however. But yeah, like these things are meant to go on like not carpet. They're meant to go on like tiled floor like this, and it's really, really sticky on the bottom. Like, that's why it was curled up so much in the picture I took. Like, listen to this. Imagine doing that for the entire thing, but on a tiled floor and not a carpet. Could you imagine how much of a nightmare that would have been? Speaking of which, you know how much a nightmare, you know how much of a nightmare it was to actually unfold this or whatever? Can you imagine just tape sticking everywhere and you're trying your best to just unstick it or whatever? That's what this was. This took about 15-20 minutes straight to just make it normal, I guess you could say. And, honestly, Odyssey, it doesn't look half bad. It honestly doesn't. It's really wrinkled, but, I mean, and there's like a little, like a tiny rip here, but all in all, this is an incredible condition based on what I found it as. Like the condition I saw it in. But yeah, this is the picture of it, and trust me, it was kind of a nightmare to make this normal and to, you know, I still don't know the word for it, but you know what I mean. But yeah, really, really proud of this. Metro Kingdom, Luncheon Kingdom, Mount Volcano. Oh god, just look at that. It's so unique, man. Look at that. Look at that art. I managed to save it. That's right. I went on the day where, you know, Kirby Star Allies came out, and I just saw it there. And I'm so incredibly grateful that I have this. I got a floor display. Oh my god. This is what it is, folks. Like, this is the type of thing I live for. I love this. Got art of, I forget the names of them. Or like the Woodland Kingdom, I think. Cascade, I believe. Yeah, the condition I found it in, I'm grateful for it even looking half as good as this. For what it was, but yeah, the condition that it was in, this looks absolutely spectacular, and I'm glad I saved it. I'm glad I saved it from a death, you know, from it being thrown out like everything else. But yeah, this is what I do. I love doing this. I love saving promos like this. Just glad to be a part of this community, you know? And this is just dirt. Hey, Mario, you should be looking down. You should see this on your nose. Yeah, didn't really clean that off yet. And I don't think I ever really will, but... oh well, like I said, I'm grateful for this even existing like it is. But yeah, I guess I'll do a slow shot of it all if you guys want to see. And then now for this side. Alright, and that's basically it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Really makes me happy that I saved yet another promo piece. Again, it's like its own thing. I love it. I've never had a floor display before. And as always, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Okay, wait, I forgot something. I definitely forgot something. Just so much has happened like these past days, this past month and a half, that I totally forgot what I got. It's not the first time this happened. But yeah, there is actually more to show, believe it or not. And this is also very impressive. This is also yet another form of ad that I never had. I'm pretty sure. But anyways, let's get into it. So, what we're going to be looking at are placards. Or another name for them are marquees, I guess you could say. But yeah, with my Nintendo 3DS kiosk, these would go great with it. But yeah, this is advertising the new 3DS XL, built-in amiibo and NFC support. Poochie. And I guess this is when Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World was shown off, so they're trying to advertise that. New Galaxy style, new red and new black. Copyright 2016, actually. Oh, then wait, if this was 2016, then that might have been like advertising for the game before it was out then, because I think February of 17 is when it released for 3DS. But yeah, that's one placard. Now let's move on to the next. The next one we have is of Kirby Planet Robobot. Some cool art there. Basic controls. Circle pad, D-pad to move. Double tap to dash. Double tap to dash. A button to jump. Hold or tap A to hover. B to inhale. Tap B again to fire inhaled enemy. X to drop the copy ability. And Y to use assist star. And then there's a screenshot, I guess. L or R to guard. Shows you a diagram of where the buttons are. I mean, we all know how to play Kirby, come on. Yeah, this is honestly one of my favorite pieces in the collection. This is so cool. Like honestly, you can't get more authentic than this. And if you can, not much more. Like this is like top level stuff right here. This is hardcore. But the next one we're going to be showing is of another game. And I wonder if you can tell what this is. That's right. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. Oh, that art. Look at that art. Look at the colors, man. It blends so well together. The world will meet with a terrible fate. Together, the land of Termina and its citizens form one massive puzzle for Link to solve. 20-plus powerful masks make this one of the most varied Zelda games ever. Relive Termina's final 3 days from multiple perspectives. 3 days? 3D? I don't know. Characters live out their final days independently on separate but intertwining paths. The touchscreen to select items, gear, masks, and map. Move Link. Control stick plus A to roll. Use shield, move camera. X or Y to use the item. B to swing sword. Access Bomber's notebook. No top screen, unfortunately. It's just like a generic logo. I don't know why that is. And yeah, there's a little, if you guys can tell, there's a little line here, like it's kind of lifting from the cardboard or whatever, but hey, that happens, honestly. It's unfortunate, but it's a thing, right? These things weren't meant to live past a few months, so they'd be thrown out long before there'd be something wrong with the ad. And next one isn't like too big. I assume there were pictures like underneath here, but now there's not. Like there are holes, so I guess pictures kind of just came through them. I don't know. But yeah, just advertising the new 3DS again. Wow, someone must like digital purchases. No respect. And also available, the Nintendo 2DS, right in blue. No thanks. And then the last one is, well, it's actually just another Kirby Planet Robobot placard. I got 2 of these, actually. So, yeah, once again, another type of ad that I have collected. Oh yeah, and they sound like this. Just to kind of give you an idea on what it feels like. Cardstock, I guess you could say. But yeah, that is truly the last part. Of course, inadvertently, I make an episode long. I don't know why I keep doing this. Anywho, now for real, I'll see you guys next time.